you ready for a culinary quest? Can you guess which flours are free from lectin, the plant protein that can sometimes be a bit hard on the stomach? Buckle up, because we're about to dive into the world of flours in our latest true or false quiz. First up, we have almond flour. But hold on, we're not talking about just any almond flour. We're talking about blanched almond flour, not almond meal. True or false? Is this a lectin-free flour? Post your guess in the comments below. Next, we have arrowroot flour. This versatile flour is often used as a thickening agent in cooking. But is it lectin-free? What do you think? Moving on to cassava flour, a popular choice among those who follow a gluten-free diet. But does it make the cut as a lectin-free flour? Share your thoughts. Then there's chestnut flour. Known for its sweet, nutty flavor, it's a staple in many holiday recipes. But is it free of lectin? You decide. Coconut flour is up next. It's a favorite among keto dieters, but is it also lectin-free? Post your guess. Next, we have coffee fruit flour. Yes, you heard that right. Flour made from the fruit of the coffee plant. But is it lectin-free? Share your thoughts. Grapeseed flour, green banana flour, hazelnut flour, millet flour, sesame seed flour, sorghum flour, sweet potato flour, and tiger nut flour. Each has unique characteristics, flavors, and uses. But are they all lectin-free? Keep those guesses coming. As the quiz comes to an end, remember, there's more to these flours than just their lectin content. Incorporating them into your diet can add variety and new flavors to your meals. But most importantly, they can help you lead a healthier lifestyle by reducing inflammation and improving gut health. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for. The answer is, drumroll please, all of these flours are lectin-free. Yes, every single one of them. Feel free to substitute these in place of wheat and gluten flours in your recipes. Thanks for playing along in today's quiz. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more interactive content from my Lectin-Free Lunchbox. Until next time, keep experimenting with those lectin-free flours and enjoy the journey to a healthier you.
Ever pondered whether the bounty of the sea can be a part of your lectin-free diet? Well, let's dive into the deep end to find out. We're starting off with a big one, wild-caught seafood. Now, isn't it interesting that wild-caught seafood is usually healthier and tastier than their farm-raised counterparts? That's because they eat a natural diet and live in a natural habitat. But the question remains, is it lectin-free? Moving on to Alaskan salmon, a fish so popular, it probably needs no introduction. Did you know they swim upstream to spawn? A journey that can be as long as 2,000 miles? Now that's what I call determination. But is this determined swimmer lectin-free? Next up, we have the little fish with a big flavor, anchovies. Here's a fun fact. Sardines and anchovies are often confused for each other, but they are distinct species. Does this mean sardines are lectin-free? Holding the spotlight now is calamari, or as you may know it, squid. Did you know these creatures have 3 hearts? Yes, you heard it right, 3 hearts. But do those hearts beat for a lectin-free lifestyle? Canned tuna, a pantry staple, is up next. It's said that the light emitted by bioluminescent organisms is what attracts tuna at night. But does this light lead the way to a lectin-free diet? Clams, the seafood that's often served in a shell, is on the table now. They can live up to 400 years. That's older than the United States itself. But have they been living a lectin-free life all this while? Now let's talk about crab. Did you know crabs communicate by drumming or waving their pincers? But are there conversations about a lectin-free lifestyle? Cod, a fish that's loved around the globe, is next. Here's a joke for you. Why don't fish play basketball? Because they're afraid of the net. But is cod afraid of lectins? Freshwater bass, a favorite among anglers, is up next. They are known to be quite the fighters when caught on a line. But do they fight against lectins? Lastly, we have halibut, a flatfish that's a delight for seafood lovers. Did you know halibut is the largest flatfish in the ocean? But is it large enough to be lectin-free? Drum roll, please. The answer is, all of these seafood items are indeed lectin-free. Feel free to incorporate these into your diets. They can help reduce inflammation and improve overall gut health. Remember, a good portion is about the size of a deck of cards, or 4 ounces per day. according to Dr. Gundry MD. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more interactive content on my lectin-free lunchbox. Stay tuned for more culinary adventures in the world of lectin-free foods.
Ever wondered if the majestic Hawaiian fish, including the mahi-mahi, ono, and opa, are just as good for your gut as they are for your taste buds? Well, hold that thought as we dive into our True or False quiz show, Volume 11. First up, the mahi-mahi, a Hawaiian name that means strong. This fish is known for its strength and speed. True or false? Is this powerful swimmer lectin-free? Next, we have the ono, also known as wahoo. Ono means delicious in Hawaiian. But does this tasty treat keep your gut happy too? True or false, is ono lectin-free? Moving on to opa, a unique and colorful deep-sea dweller. It's the only known warm-blooded fish. But is it also lectin-free? True or false, your guess? Let's take a trip to the colder waters for our next contender, the lobster. Did you know that lobsters are actually biologically immortal? They don't age, they just keep growing. But do they also keep our guts lectin-free? True or false? Next up, mussels. They might be small, but they pack a punch in flavor. But do they pack a punch for our gut health too? True or false, are mussels lectin-free? On to oysters, the pearls of the sea. They've been a favorite delicacy since ancient times, but are they a favorite for your gut health too? True or false, are oysters lectin-free? Next, the humble sardines. Did you know sardines are named after the island of Sardinia, where they were once found in abundance? But are they abundant in lectin-free goodness? True or false? Then we have scallops. These shellfish are known for their sweet, delicate flavor. But is there anything sweet about their effect on your gut health? True or false, are scallops lectin-free? Shrimp, specifically wild shrimp, are up next. They're small but mighty, and they make up the world's most consumed seafood. But are they also mighty in keeping our gut lectin-free? True or false? Now on to the steelhead, a type of rainbow trout. These fish are born in fresh water, migrate to the ocean, then return to fresh water to spawn. But do they bring back lectin-free benefits from their journey? True or false? Lastly, we have the Lake Superior whitefish. Named after the greatest of the Great Lakes, is this fish also great for your gut health? True or false? Is Lake Superior whitefish lectin-free? Now for the big reveal, drumroll please. Every single one of these seafoods is lectin-free. Yes, you heard it right. All of these delectable delights from the sea are free from lectins, those pesky proteins that can cause inflammation and harm your gut health. By incorporating these seafoods into your diet, you're not just treating your taste buds, but also helping reduce inflammation and improve your overall gut health. Remember, a good portion is about 4 ounces per day, or roughly the size of a deck of cards, according to Dr. Gundry MD. So go ahead, indulge in these lectin-free seafoods and lead a happier, healthier lifestyle. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more interactive content on my lectin-free lunchbox. Happy eating and healthier living.
Ever wondered if that juicy bison steak you're about to dig into is lectin-free? How about that savory boar roast or that delicious lamb stew? Welcome to another episode of your favorite meaty quiz show, Volume 12 of True or False, the lectin-free edition. Today we're going to put your knowledge to the test with some of your favorite meats. And remember, post your guesses in the comments below. Stick around till the end for the answers. First up, bison, a meat that's leaner than beef but packed with flavor. True or false, is bison lectin-free? Next we have boar. This isn't your everyday pork, it's wild, it's gamey, and it's often the star of a hearty stew. But the question is boar lectin-free? Moving on to elk. For those who enjoy a bit of wilderness in their diet, elk is a popular choice. It's lean, it's rich, but is it lectin-free? And what about grass-fed jerky, specifically the low-sugar versions? It's a go-to snack for many, but does it pass the lectin-free test? Lamb, a classic choice for a Sunday roast. It's tender, it's flavorful, but is it lectin-free? Now let's talk about pork. Not just any pork, but humanely raised pork, including prosciutto, Iberico ham, Cinco Jotas ham, Canadian bacon, and ham. A diverse range of flavors and textures, but are they lectin-free? Venison, the meat of choice for many a hunter. It's lean, it's gamey, but is it lectin-free? Finally, we have wild game. This category covers a lot of ground, from rabbit to quail. Each has its own unique flavor, but do they share a common trait of being lectin-free? Raise the roof because we're about to reveal the answers. Drum roll please. And the answer is,
All of these meats are lectin-free. Remember, when it comes to meats, you want meat that is 100% grass-fed and grass-finished. A good portion is about 4 ounces per day, or about the size of a deck of cards, according to Dr. Gundry MD. So, feel free to incorporate these ingredients sparingly in your diets. Consuming these in limited quantities can help you lead a happier and healthier lifestyle by reducing inflammation and improving overall gut health. That's it for today's episode. Like, subscribe, and share for more interactive content on my Lectin-Free Lunchbox. Until next time, eat well and live well.